Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Portville Central School for this evening's contest between the Warriors of Salamanca and your own Portville Panthers. Tonight's referees are Vince Joy, Bill Caldwell, Jay Weitzel, Reggie Taylor, and Pat Caldwell. Please stand and remove your headgear for the singing of our national anthem by students Tori Morrow and Devin Neiman.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job, ladies. Nice. Great job. Remind everyone that we at Portville Central School encourage sportsmanship among our players, opponents, and fans. While we appreciate the support of fans, we feel it is unnecessary for taunting or baiting of other fans, officials, and or opposing players. Mutual respect should be shown at all times during this contest. Thank you very much in advance, and please enjoy the game.
Could you guys announce that the concession stand is open again, please?
But Jimmy, are you getting a percentage of that tonight?
Yeah, he's getting a cut.
I thought possibly that might be the case.
All right.
Cross-training athletics will be awarding the character athlete of the game to a competitor from both schools. This award is proudly being sponsored by Cross-Training Athletics. Today's award is going to the athletes who best demonstrate positive character qualities of speech, conduct, love, faith, and integrity of the game. The award will be presented at the conclusion of today's game.
You see this?
Flowers to
Claire's
their
is going
mother.
to take a flower to her mom.
Western New York, we are live from Portville. That's right, it is Portville versus Salamanca. First, we want to wish all our mothers out there a happy Mother's Day, as we have, yes, a snow edition of Western New York High School here in the spring. Unbelievable. Yes, it's not something you want to go ahead and worry about your eyesight, something's off. It's not. It is snow that you are seeing out there. There's no doubt about it. And I'll tell you, great right now what we're seeing is all the players right now are actually getting flowers from both teams, and you're seeing them run out and give flowers to their mothers for Mother's Day that are actually here to enjoy this game. We also want to point out with a heavy heart right now, and this is our prayers right now are with a family member of the Portville community, and Coach Mike Matz, who is the baseball coach here in Portville. his son has been diagnosed with leukemia, and we want you to know that all of Western New York is behind Colt right now. And if you look right now, the football team is wearing orange socks. They also have a 45 on their helmet. That is in support of Colt right now. Colt, you are all with us. We are all here to help you. We know that Western New York is going to be behind this. Coach Matz is a fantastic baseball coach. He has led this Portville team to some special things already. And right now, the entire Portville community is here to support you. But I'm going to add even more to that. The entire Western New York community is here to support you and your family.
For sure. As well. And you know what? We have a playoff game, and I'm excited. Class D football semifinals on a Sunday late afternoon, and I think we're going to be in for a good one. It's the 2-3 game, Salamanca at a beautiful Portville.
And I'm going to tell you. So Francis and I got a chance. So let's start as, first of all, I'm Tom Prince. I'm joined by Francis Beck. On the camera, Russ Battaglia. And Francis and I, before the game, got a chance to actually walk the field. I'm going to tell you, my feet are still soaking wet. It is wet out there. Even with the great crown this field has, there's been tons of rain that happened before the snow came in. So right now this snow is coming down. It is wet.
And you know what? You can see a little bit of white up front, so it might stick later on.
But I'll tell you, it is muddy. It is wet. There'll be spots all over the field that we're going to see that will come into the play in this game. Footing is definitely going to be an issue. Look at the snow is already. Look at, we can see the trail right now of Coach walking out right at the 50-yard line. You can see the feet mark right there. You can see it. That's a little bit of a stick right there, the snow that we're seeing already. Yeah, listen, everyone says this is spring football. Forget about it. We're playing fall-winter ball right now is what we're doing.
Yeah, this feels exactly like a playoff game in late November.
That's exactly what it is. The winner is going to face Franklinville-Ellicottville as they are waiting right now for the winner of this game. These two have played once already, where if you saw before the game started, right, Portville's cheerleaders right had a big banner for the team to run through with the score the first time they went up against each other, which was 54-14 was. But I'll tell you, different circumstances, different teams, different time. Let's see what happens here. What are we going to expect in this one, Francis?
Well, I think from Salamanca, you're going to see a heavy dose of Jesse Stallman, 47. Only a 10th grader already has 144 yards on the season, averaging just under 5 yards a carry. Expect to see a lot of him for the Warriors.
So here we go with the opening kick. And there we go. And it's going to get right by right now. Goes all the way down to the 2-yard line as it's now picked up by Luke Smith. And they're going to get him right down. It looks like about the 8-yard line is where it's going to be. No, 9-yard line it looks like is where they're going to take over. So great kickoff right there. It looked like it was kicked off by Jarrett Pond, the senior tight end defensive back. We're ready to start this one.
Yeah, you know what? That's a great kickoff, as you said. Slick conditions, you can tell. You got to watch your footing, especially first time out there, and the ball was slick. So great kickoff. And now Portville has some really tough field position to start out.
And the quarterback for Portville, number 3, Hunter Griffin, the senior, 6'3", 170-pounder, as he will take everything under center right here. And then we're also going to talk a lot about number 31, Jaden Lassiter, the senior, 5'9", 175-pounder. So we get ready here. Here it goes. It's going to be a handoff to Lassiter. He's going to break out to the outside and taken down by number 44, Amos Whitcomb, the senior, 5'10", 200-pound linebacker.
Yeah, just great job by Whitcomb getting to the outside and taking down his man. A great first play for Salamanca.
He wasn't going to let him go, I'll tell you that.
No, he was tugging on him as he was going down.
So it looks like it was maybe a loss of a half yard on that one. It looks like it's going to be another handoff right there to Lassiter, and he gets taken down with a loss of about 2 yards on that one. Boy, I'm going to tell you, this defense right now looks fantastic for Salamanca.
And that was Stallman on the tackle. It was pretty much the same play except going the other way. Salamanca doing a great job of holding the edge.
How about Jared White up the middle for Salamanca, right? The senior 6'6", 290-pounder. Look at Salamanca. He's right in the middle of that line right there, trying to cause havoc. Ready? And there we go. Hike. It's going to be a pass right now over to Lassiter, and that's going to be him taken down by number 55, Caden Bucktooth, the senior 5'11", 220-pounder.
And now you're going to have Portville's going to have to punt it, and the ball's inside their 5-yard line. Got to be very careful with the snap, especially in this weather. Or if they're not, that could cause 2 points or even 6.
Listen, don't say special teams isn't big, because that kickoff was huge right here to get Salamanca the start they want. Punting the ball will be Hunter Griffin, the quarterback. Receiving it right now will be Austin Maybe, the junior, 6 foot, 175-pound wide receiver, defensive back for Salamanca. And he gets it off high there. It looks like it's going to drop right at the 21-yard line. Oh, he touched that. That is a live ball right there, and that should be taken over here by Portville, and it was picked up by number 19, Caden Zollinger, the sophomore. Boy, that was, we just said a second ago about special teams. Look at that right there.
Yeah, that's your classic poison call if you're Salamanca. The returner tried to go and get it. I think he thought he had space, and he really did not get a full grasp on it, and it cost him.
That's the weather coming into play, no doubt about it. And I agree with you. I think he thought he had enough time to pick that up and run with it, and unfortunately just never got a hold of the ball. So we're going to get set right now for the play. And there goes the hike. It's going to be a handoff right now. And it looks like this one, and he's breaking away. 36 right here. Caden Holcomb. Another fumble, though. And that's now going to go to Salamanca right there, as it looks like number 33, Ezra Stallman, comes up with it, the senior 5'10", 175-pounder. Wow, we go back and forth right here with turnovers.
As you said, the weather is a big factor, and it has been back-to-back plays. He had turnovers. As he was going down, the ball just kind of slipped out. And that was Portville's probably best play of the game. They finally had a big run. They went up the middle. He found a crease. Just didn't hold on to it until the very end of the play.
And it was a great run right there as Caden really got out, found the hole, broke it out, and unfortunately – you've got the second turnover of the game with 1 turnover each way. And here we're now going to be talking about for Salamanca under center, the quarterback, the senior Lucas McKenna. Lucas takes a snap. He's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to run with it. He gets to the outside. There's 10. He gets for a first down right there. And he's taken out of bounds by number 62, Levi Ganong, the senior.
It's a big play to the outside. Just finding the big thing today, as we've seen so far, besides holding on to the football, it's finding your footing. I think that was an issue for Portville's first drive. They couldn't get the footing on the outside. And that run there, Salamanca's runner was able to get footing.
So McKenna waits for the snap. Stallman in motion. He's going to hand it off to Jesse Stallman, who goes right up the middle right there for about 4 or 5 yards. And he's going to be, looks like, right at the 40-yard line, 39 or 41.
Well, that's a favorable spot for Portville. I thought he got close to 5 yards. They only give him about 3.
Taken down by Jared Zenner. Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff, and that's going to go right there to Jesse Stallman, who looks like he has the first down right here. Let's see where the mark comes. It's literally almost right at the marker right there.
by Joe Long.
It's Salamanca, just kind of a simple ISO look, motioning Whitcomb into the hole and then just allowing Stultman to follow him.
So it's going to be about half a yard short of a first down. This is going to be third and about a half yard right here as Salamanca waiting for the play to come in right now.
You know, you mentioned before the game the size of the Salamanca line. You can see it right now.
And in motion, Stallman goes in motion. It's going to be a high snap, but boy, what a great job of McKenna being able to take that. Goes right up the middle, gets the hard hit right there. But even though he gets hit hard, he's going to have the first down right here.
Yeah, just a simple dive play right to the quarterback and go straight forward. And the line got just enough of a push to get him that first down.
And here comes the snap. McKenna waits for it. He's in the shotgun right now. He looks to his sideline, then looks at the play, calls it out. And it's going to be a handoff right there to Stallman, who's going to get hit this time. First one in looks like number 50, Ethan Dean, the senior 6'1", 190-pounder.
Xander Keim made a nice play from his linebacker spot, shooting the gap and making first contact. Keim, 12 solo tackles, 16 total tackles coming into this game.
Bringing up 2nd and 15.
Hey, real quick, I know that right now Colt Matz is actually listening to us, right? Colt, you get better right now, okay? I want you to focus on getting better and enjoy this game right now. We're all here for you, buddy, all right? And here comes the snap. Hand off to Stallman. He looks, he finds the hole, goes right up the middle, and wow, he gets taken down by number 17 right there, Xander Keim, the sophomore.
Yeah, Keim, another big play, just really having a nose for the football right now.
Big 3rd down and 12. Oh, man.
So 3rd and 12 right here for Salamanca, and they're looking for the play right now. McKenna gets ready, calls it out to his receivers. You got trips right here to the left side. McKenna gets set. He's going to be a pass. He looks to go deep. And wow, what a catch there by number 23, Lucas Brown. Lucas with a one-handed catch brings it in. Boy, that's a big first down play right there.
Yeah, that first real pass of the game by either team, and Brown just perfectly run route, and that ball's in the perfect spot.
Bryce Finley on the stop.
And folks, this snow is starting to stick to the grass here a little bit. It's going to be interesting to see if this keeps going throughout the game and what kind of impact this weather will actually have on this game.
Well, I think it'll be really important. The team that scores first is going to have a huge advantage.
And right now, Salamanca moving the ball here in the shotgun. Stallman in motion. And it's going to be a keeper. He's going to look to go right up the middle. McKenna, as he gets about maybe a yard or two on that one. And he gets taken down by a gang of tacklers right there for Portville.
Gain of 1 yard.
So it looks like 2nd down and 9, a gain of 1. We highlighted, you talk about that line play. We highlighted one already. Jared White was the first one. But 75, William Krause, the senior 6'3", 230-pounder. Lucas McKenna gets ready here. He's going to keep it right now, go right out to the outside. He's looking to break it. Looks like he maybe gets 2 yards a gain right there as he gets knocked out of bounds to the far sideline.
Great job by that Portville defense, recognizing the toss and getting quickly to the outside. McKenna had nowhere to go.
Yeah, he really didn't. The fact that he even made a couple yards right there is a positive. Let's go over some more of those linemen right there. Number 77, Cody Shiners, the junior 6 foot, 250-pounder. We've got 76, Trey Turner, the junior 5'9", 245-pounder. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout called right there.
Timeout, Salamanca.
But you talked about this line. You look at the how size of some of these linemen that we're talking about out there. These linemen are linemen that you really, the size is what you see at some of the AA and A schools, right? This really big line. Normally when you get down to some of the divisions, it's not that they don't have great players or they don't have great lines. But normally to get 5 of them really all together with that kind of size, you don't see it. Normally somebody a little bit undersized is there, but they can really play and they know how to do everything the right way as far as technique goes and being at the right place, and all those things come into play. This line right now, as you talked about, really can differentiate themselves.
Yeah, and especially when you factor in these conditions, and it's going to have to be a lot of downhill running. That's going to play right into Salamanca's hands.
So we're going to see right now 3rd down and about, I'm saying 6 is what we got to go right now. You see right now McKenna looks. We're in that 4th down territory right now too for Salamanca. He gets set. High snap, rolls to the outside. He's going to throw it, and that's going to go in and out of the hands of Lucas Brown right there. Lucas Brown, only a freshman too.
McKenna's pass intended for Lucas Brown.
Yeah, right in his hands, just you could tell whether, again, to miss it. I'm sure that ball is hard as a rock and tough to bring that one in.
And your hands are probably
Yes.
red, bright red out there right now. It is 36 degrees currently right here in Portville. You see the snow coming down. And not only that, it is water all over there, right? So there's water on this field too. You hit the ground, your hands are going to be in water. McKenna gets down under center right now. He gets his play from the sideline, calls it out, gets ready for the snap, takes it. He's going to look to pass again. He goes up, and that's going to be intercepted right there by number 10, Blake George, the senior, 6 foot, 170-pounder right there. And that's going to be intercepted in the end zone right there. So that's going to come out to the 20-yard line. That's a big turnover.
Well, yeah, I'm usually not a big fan of interceptions on 4th down. That time it actually helps Portville. It gets them extra yardage because he goes down in the end zone. And now a lot of the momentum that Salamanca seemed to have, Portville's got it back, and they now have a second chance to get a first crack at the end zone.
Yeah, you almost look like it kind of slipped out of his hands a little bit. He didn't have that real crisp that you saw in the first one, so you wonder if it just kind of slipped out. But you got to give right there Blake George big credit as he gets a turnover for his team and make sure there are no points that goes on the board for Salamanca. So right now you see Hunter Griffin in the shotgun right now. He takes it. He's going to hand it off to Jaden Lassiter. And Lassiter's going to get out to the outside, break some tackles, and it's going to go about 8 yards right there. And that's a big first down carry, especially after the stop right there.
Yeah, you saw, he just kind of found a hole probably between the guard and left tackle and takes it to 8 yards.
Folks, look at this shot right now Russ Pataglia has of this. Look at the way this snow's coming down.
It's like a snow globe.
This is awesome. I'm so glad we came down to cover this game strictly because of the weather out here. This is insane.
Yeah, this is insane. You couldn't tell me this is May.
Yeah, Mother's Day, too. So we're going to get set as Hunter Griffin gets in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Lassiter. He's going to go right up the middle. He literally hangs on. He broke a tackle to get past the line of scrimmage. He gets out to the first down marker, and they've given him the first down as he gets the first down.
Oh, I did not think he got it, but apparently he got just enough to get through the line. Yeah, it looked like he was going to get stopped right at the line of scrimmage or maybe lose a yard, but he manages to break that tackle and get across. Right now, he's going to be so important if he can continue to hit those holes up the middle.
Would you say Lassiter has, what's his average right now?
10 yards a carry, 70 carries.
And right now, in the shotgun, it's going to be another handoff to Lassiter. He goes up the middle. He finds the hole. There's a fumble. But no, it is still recovered by
that's Salamanca.
Oh, no. Salamanca recovers it. Number 44, Amos Whitcomb comes up with it. Now another big turnover. And that's right now been kind of the theme so far today.
Yeah, last year he just took a big hit and the ball just popped out. You could see it went kind of 2 yards behind where he was, and a Salamanca player was right there to come up with it big for the Warriors.
So we've got 2 turnovers apiece, right? 2 turnovers apiece at this point.
Yeah.
And now we're going to get set as you're going to see McKenna go back under center. And Stallman's going to go out to the outside, gains for about 2 yards. Looks like was taken down by number 17, Xander Kime.
Yeah, Kime, another big play. Only a sophomore, believe it or not, and he's been really the lifeblood of this defense so far today.
Yeah, we've called his name a couple times already. I'm still blown away by this snow. I really, I know I've said it a bunch, but I mean, I'm just blown away that we were expecting to come down here for complete rain, and as we come down, we had the higher elevations. We've seen nothing but snow. So McKenna takes the snap, hands it off over to Stallman. Stallman breaks out to the outside. He looks like he's got a first down right there. Taken down by number 25, Luke Smith.
It's a first down.
Tackled by Blake George.
So there you go. You now have a first down at the 23-yard line right now. Salamanca was in this spot before. They were moving the ball last time, moving the ball again. Can Portville's defense come up with a big stop? So you now have McKenna in shotgun. In motion goes Lucas Brown. High snap. McKenna gets it, breaks it out to the outside, gets taken down. By it looks like, again, 25, who's Luke Smith. We've called Luke Smith's name a couple times already today. He's coming up big, especially when we've seen McKenna break to the outside right there.
Yeah, I think you're going to watch.
There's a flag on the play.
So there is a flag on the play, though. And it's going to go against Salamanca right here. So it looks like it's going to be a hold against Salamanca right there for a 10-yard penalty. That's a big penalty right here. So you're going to see them about second down and 20. 18, it looks like, just shy. So second down and 18. So you're going to see Salamanca look to the sidelines right now, get his play. He's going to go under center right here. And it's going to be a pitch out right now to Stallman. Stallman goes up the middle and gets taken down. First one in there, number 25, Luke Smith again.
Carried by Jesse Stallman.
Yeah, I think they pulled the opposite side guard and made a hole just inside. Stallman was able to go through and get some decent yardage in that play.
Went right up the middle. It goes for about, it looks like 8-9 yards right there. So we're going to have a third down and 11 right here.
Brings up third and 11.
And here comes the snap. He's going to roll out McKenna, throw it, and that's going to be intercepted again. And I think it was, again, number 10. I think this may be Blake George again with the interception.
I believe so as well, but we do have a flag on the play.
Oh, you're right. Flag down. It was Blake George with the interception. Let's see what it is. Ineligible receiver downfield, so that penalty will be wiped out. They will decline the penalty, and Portville will now take over, as now we have our 5th turnover of the game right here.
Well, all right, so if you're these two coaches, you have got your guy Lucas McKenna, your quarterback, and your running back for Portville, Jaden last year, have both coughed the ball up or given the ball away a couple times. If you're their coaches, you need to instill confidence to those guys. Not to say you use the weather as an excuse, but you need to get them to realize this is bound to happen, and they still need to keep fighting.
Are you shocked they're throwing the ball as much as they are? especially with the way Stallman's running the ball.
A little bit.
Okay, right now that's going to be a handoff. It looks like to Lassiter. Lassiter's going to go about 5 yards right there is what he's going to go. He goes straight up the middle there.
I do think Lassiter needs to start holding onto the football with two hands. And then if you could see it, if he only had one. I think he needs to go to two to hold on to this football.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd down and 5.
So comes out. Caden Holcomb right now is going to join Lassiter in the backfield. You're going to see Hunter Griffin stay in the shotgun right here. As Portville gets ready. Griffin looking to take right now the snap. And it's going to be handoff. This one's going to go right now to Holcomb, who comes, it looks like he's had enough for a first down right here. And again, almost ball comes out. We're almost here. That is a first down as Holcomb gets the first down. Again, a freshman, 5'7", 155-pound running back. We've talked about freshmen on both sides of the ball coming up big early in this game.
As you said, and we have a couple sophomores on both sides that are playing big roles on their teams.
Yep. So here we go as Hunter Griffin waiting for the snap. He stays in the shotgun. Lassiter in the backfield with him. It's going to be a hike. It's going to be a hand. Oh, it's a fumble. And that's going to be recovered by Salamanca by number 76, Trey Turner, the junior, 5'9", 245-pounder, comes up big as we now have our 6th turnover of the game. With 8.7 seconds left in the first quarter, we're 0-0.
That time there was miscommunication on the handoff. I'm sure the weather played a factor in that, but that was mostly on the handoff. So another break for the Warriors.
So they're going to try to get one play in here before the end of the quarter right here. McKenna under center. I'm expecting to see a big dose of Stallman from here on in, especially after the 2 turnovers. McKenna takes it, hands it off to Stallman, who's going to go right out to the end of the line right there. He's taken down after about 3 yards. And that's the end of the first quarter right there. We're 0-0. So we're going to take a quick break right here as we get ready to come back for the second quarter. We've got Salamanca 0, Portville 0. That's the end of the first.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being, our passion.
So we are back, folks, to start the second quarter. It's 0-0. It's been 6 turnovers, 3 by each team so far to start this game off. And yes, please do not change anything. It's snow that you see out here, and yes, it's sticking to the ground.
As I was talking during the break, that field right here, or this side of the field, is not used at all in the first quarter, so it's pretty much completely white. I would say if I'm Salamanca, keep the ball up the middle just for the sake of your footing.
But this was an area of the field that we were talking about beforehand that was going to come into play because it was muddy beforehand. You could see, look at them right now kicking it out. There is mud right there, and that was if you saw right there for Salamanca, you saw the running back, Stallman, right there kicking. Look, he's kicking because he's in the water right there. There's water on the field right there at that point. So McKenna goes under center right now. looking to take the snap. Stallman in there. Gets the handoff to Stallman, who goes right up the middle, and first met right there by it looks like number 31, their running back, Jaden Lassiter, who now comes up big on the defensive side of the ball.
And I'm sure he was very happy to make that play after a tough first quarter for him. This is going to be a grinded-out game, and, as you can see, guys on these teams play both ways. Even McKenna, we see, plays safety on defense for the Warriors.
Well, again, if you look at the Salamanca sideline, there's only about 12 guys even on the bench over there. So you can see there has to be guys that plays both ways. So McKenna's going to go into the shotgun right now. Oh, that's going to be a fumble right there, and McKenna's going to fall on it as it slips through his hands. So it's going to be right now 4th down for Salamanca, as it'll be 4th down and about 15 to go. So the question will be whether they try to just do a small punt and try to pin Portville, or go for this at 4th down and 15.
I think you throw it, because you know what? Here, an interception deep is basically a punt.
I agree with you 100% right there, Francis, and I think that's exactly what we're going to see. As you see right now, Salamanca setting up the play. You see your receivers, Hogue and Brown, switch sides, trips to the left right here. McKenna looks to take the snap. Fake handoff, it's going to go, and that's going to go off the hands of number 33, Ezra Stallman. And that's going to be incomplete right there. But look at the linemen right now. See all they're kicking off mud in the middle of that snow. This was probably the worst part of the field we talked about before the game. And the question would be whether the footing and everything is going to come into play. This is big right now. As you're going to see right now, Lassiter try to also carry the ball and run the ball right through this. It is messy out there. There's no doubt. This is that old, like, Green Bay Packer type football here that you see. So now, Griffin in the shotgun right now. Looks to take Lassiter in the backfield with him. And there it goes. It's going to be a handoff right to Lassiter. He looks to break it to the outside, gets tackled for a loss. There is a flag on the play right now, though. And it looks like that tackle was by number 76, Trey Turner.
Yeah, Salamanca had that play completely sniffed out, and Lassiter had nowhere to go.
And I think this is going to be a hold. It's going to be against Portville. Yep, that's a hold against Portville right there. So they're going to move this back. This will be a 10-yard penalty, so should be right now a 1st down and 20 is what it'll be. Actually, it's going to be even longer, because it's from the spot of the foul, so it should be even.
I think the foul was right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay,
so
he looked like he had stopped at the point where it was. So, but you're right, he's sitting. No,
oh, actually, it's 15.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. It's this spot where it actually happened. That's where the 10 yards will come from, which is why you're now seeing a 1st down in about 24 is what it'll be. So Griffin takes the snap. He's going to throw right now. That's going to go off to Joe Long. Joe breaks it to the outside. He has some room, and he gets taken down by number 33, Urza Stallman. And that was for right about 23 yards, 22 yards. He almost comes up with the 1st down right there.
Yeah, and you know what? That was the first real pass to a receiver. First time receivers touched the ball for Portville all game long. Just a good screen. And Long's just able to find a hole.
Does a great job. And he really did, especially probably some of the better footing is on the outsides. And he had great footing, broke one out to the outside, as you're now going to have a 2nd down, and it looks like 2. So you'll see Griffin go back into the shotgun. Lassiter's right next to him. Tried to draw the defense off sides right now. He waits, looks for the play. And here we go. Griffin's going to hand off to Lassiter. He's going to look to go right up the middle, and he does, and that's going to be a 1st down right there.
Lassiter carries up the middle for a Panther 1st down.
And it looks like on the tackle was number 62, Carter Stoltz. the defensive lineman, the senior 5'10", 225-pounder right there.
Yeah, there's just a crease between the setter and right guard. Lassiter went through and got enough for the first down. This is going to be a game of attrition for both sides. Who can stay up the longest and who can catch a break?
This may be whoever scores, like you said, first could have major control in this game. Very different from the first time where we saw over 68 points scored in game 1. So that's the handoff. It goes right to Lassiter. Lassiter goes up the middle, and he's going to get taken down right here by, it looks like, number 78 is the first one in. I don't have a 78, but I'm not sure.
I think that might have been 76, Trey Turner.
Okay.
5'9", 245 pounds. That's big for Class D.
Oh, what about number 60, Jared White, right? 6'6", 290. So we got some big boys out there. And not only that, they move very well, right? You always look to your big men to see how they move, and absolutely, these big guys move real well. That's a big tackle right there. And it's going to be 2nd down and 8. Hunter looking to take the snap. He's going to throw it out. As he throws it out to Lassiter, who goes to the outside, and there's a big tackle there by number 28, Trevor Ellis, the senior 5'6", 155-pounder right there. He comes up big with the open field tackle right now. That's going to be a loss of 2 yards as we're now going to have 3rd down and 10 to go.
That was a good job. Ezra Stallman at middle linebacker actually came quick to the outside and really pushed his blocker back, forcing Lassiter to bounce out sooner than he would have wanted to, helping set up that play for Salamanca.
So Holcomb is now going to join Lassiter in the backfield. As you're going to see Griffin stay in the shotgun right here. 6:58 and ticking right now inside the first half, second quarter. The snow's still coming down here. And we got a whistle right now.
It's, I think, a delay of game.
Yep, you are absolutely right. That's going to be a delay of game. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Portville, as it's now going to go to 3rd down and 15 with 6:48 left right now inside the first half. It really just shows how much weather can really come into play inside of a game. And everyone thought playing spring football that we were going to see late at this time more warmer weather playing. And now we're actually seeing we got winter-type weather. But, boy, Hunter Griffin right now goes in the shotgun. He takes it, makes a good job. Lassiter takes the handoff. He goes right up the middle, and he's going to get gang tackled right there. Looks like back to the original line of scrimmage for about 5 yards right here.
Yeah, they still have 4th and 11, so I imagine you'll see a Portville punt.
I think you have to see a Portville punt. Unless they're just saying listen, our defense has stepped up big, right? Do we try to go for this?
It looks like they are, but watch for a quick hit punt from Long. Remember, he is their punter.
You can just see. Look at everybody's hands. See how they're trying to keep the hands warm. Look at a lot of the linemen right now shaking the hands. You can see how cold it is out there. I'll tell you, it's 36, but it does feel colder than that.
Salamanca's lining up that there's going to be a punt.
No, they're going to call timeout. So Salamanca calls timeout, but to receive the punt, Lucas Brown, the freshman, is back right now to receive as if they are going to punt. I got to tell you, I love it. You got to even give, and I'm going to tell you, we don't give them enough credit at a lot of games we do. But look at these cheerleaders. They are all out there doing their thing out there on the sideline. Look at this. They're dressed for the weather. They're doing it, but they are out there cheering their team on, and they deserve some credit to be out there right now doing their thing too.
I know the cheerleaders I went to high school with wouldn't do that.
Now listen, hold on. There's 2 sets. Go to the other side. You got another set of cheerleaders out this way too.
So I think that Salamanca we just had first on the
right.
right.
Yep, and
this
now
is
you got
Portville.
Portville's on the other side. So both sets of cheerleaders here today doing their things for their teams, and absolutely kudos goes out to every one of you guys too. So we're going to get set right here as we've got a 4th down and 11 as we come back. And you're going to see Hunter Griffin right
They're
now.
They're lining up. So this still could be a quick hit punt.
Yeah,
don't count that out, but they are kind of lined up to throw it out of the shotgun.
And they've got nobody back right now, if you see.
McKenna's kind of there.
Right, but nowhere near what they
I
were
think
doing
he's going to punt it. Look at his legs.
No, yeah, he is. It's going to be a punt, and that's a nice punt right now. There's nobody back to receive it, so they're going to let the ball bounce, and that's going to stop right there as Joe Long actually puts it down, and that'll be at the 21-yard line, it looks like. It's tough to see because we don't really have the markers because of the snow.
Yeah, about 21.
So I'm trying to do it off the sideline markers right there, but it looks like the 21-yard line with 5:50 remaining. That was a 38-yard punt right there for Portville and Hunter Griffin.
You know, I think if you're Salamanca, you just go back to Stallman and McKenna up the middle and see if they can stop you. They really haven't stopped you consistently when you run up the middle.
So right now you've got trips over to the right side for Salamanca. You have McKenna in the shotgun. He's going to get it. It's going to be a keeper right now, and he's going to look to go right behind Stallman right there, and he's going to get tackled early for about a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, Lassiter coming in for the play. Also, great job by the defensive end, number 50, just kind of holding his block. That was Ethan Dean holding his man and kind of holding the line.
So right now, McKenna's going to come up under center. Looking to draw the offense off sides, so he's looking to try to draw him first. Now he gets the play, gets back down under center. And Stallman looks to break it. It's a handoff to Stallman as he tries to go to the outside right now. Looks like he gets back to the line of scrimmage is all that he does on that one. And it'll be 3rd down and 8.
No gain on the play. We'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
4:40 right now and ticking inside the first half. 3rd down and 8 right here for Salamanca. This has been a play they've thrown the ball on before, right, for the first couple times. They look to the sidelines right now for a play. You see Whitcomb right now at the kind of the wingback position. Behind him, Stallman. McKenna in the shotgun. He's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's looking to break it to the outside. But, wow, number 50, Ethan Dean, comes up big as he breaks through right there. And it looks like it's going to be a gain of about 2 yards right here. And now we've got 4th down, and it looks like 5 to go.
Yeah, and I think if you're – it looks like Salamanca, they're lining up to go for it. I would punt in this situation.
Remember, we've seen a lot of these quarterbacks step back. Does he step back? You even saw Hunter really took it from this spot when he punted it, right? And look, he stepped back, and that's going to be a punt too. Oh, and that goes off. Goes off the side of his foot and is going to land right in front of us at about the 46-yard line. And you can see, look at they're kicking off the mud right there. This really is unbelievable right now. But so it's going to be Portville taking it over from the 45.5-yard line.
I think that's their best field position all game.
Yeah, it could very well be. 3:32 right now and ticking inside the first half right here. So you see right now, it looks like we've got a wildcat right now, yep. As Lassiter gets it snapped directly to him, he goes right up the middle, he finds a hole, and he gets taken down by McKenna right there. It looks like it should be enough for a 1st down.
And if McKenna does not make that tackle, he could have been gone for 6 because there was really nobody else there.
There really is. And you're going to see they're going to stay. Lassiter's going to stay in the shotgun or the wildcat formation right here. And there it is, the hike, and he's going to keep it. He's going to go right up the middle again. Oh, he breaks a tackle, but this time he gets taken down, and the first one in there, and we've said his name multiple times, Trey Turner comes up big again right there.
Yeah, he just comes up and just really nowhere to go for Lassiter. Look at these Salamanca guys wearing white and Their jerseys are now pretty much brown.
Unbelievable. Hey, if that Trench Trophy committee's out there watching this game and has not recognized Trey Turner, I'm going to tell you, this Trey Turner is big right here. Trey Turner has been coming up big at the defensive line spot, and I'll tell you, I hope they're getting a chance. If they haven't recognized him, here's a kid that deserves to be recognized.
Yeah, he's having a great game so far. And I think they're going to they might be resetting the clock right now.
Yeah, and I think it was a timeout right here, too, that was called out by Portville. So Portville timeout. It's going to be a 2nd down and 12 yards to go right here with 2:53 left inside this first half right now. And, yes, that score is exactly what it says on there. It is Salamanca 0, Portville 0 here at the Section 6 Class D semifinal championship. Winner right now has Franklinville-Ellicottville waiting for them in the wings.
Yeah, that'll be at Franklinville-Ellicottville. And that's going to be a good game as well, whichever team shows up. And guess what? They'll be battle-tested, too, after playing in this.
And like I said, it was 68 points that was put up when they played them, with 54 put up by Salamanca. Much different this game, especially with the setting that we're in. So back out at quarterback, Hunter Griffin comes back out. Lassiter goes back to the running back position, goes to the right. You see in motion, Luke Smith goes in motion right here. We've got trips now over to the right side. Griffin takes it. He's going to hand it off to Lassiter. Breaks it out to the outside. He finds room right now. He gets the hole, and he's pushed out of bounds by McKenna. And it looks like about the... Boy, it's tough to tell.
They'll be inside, just inside the 20. Actually, they're going to mark them right at the 20.
Oh, right at the 20. Okay.
And you know what? That time you saw... the Salamanca defense was trying to confuse the blockers for Portville by all standing up, but Portville took advantage. They just came up. Remember, lone man wins in run blocking, and they just got a head start, took their man, and Lassiter was able to take advantage.
So right now you still got trips over to the right side. Griffin looking to take the snap. He hands it off to Lassiter again. It goes up the middle. This time he's taken down after about 2 yards right there. It looked like the first one in on the tackle was number 23, Lucas Brown.
If you notice, when Portville lines up in trips, it's usually Long all by and lonesome on the other side. Watch for a pass over to Long in the next few plays.
Gain of 4 brings up 2nd and 6.
So the gain of 4, they say, 2nd and 6 to go. Griffin stays in the shotgun. Lassiter on one side, Holcomb on the other side. That's a pitch. It looks like it's going to be handed off to Lassiter, who goes over the middle, taken down by, it looked like McKenna was the first one on the tackle, but he was joined by Trey Turner on that one, as we've got 1:55 and ticking, 3rd down, and it looks like 2 to go.
I think that might be 4th down. Well, no, you're right. It's 3rd down. They're just finding creative. This Portville offense is doing a great job of just creating blocking lanes and holes for Lassiter to run through.
So Griffin gets set, still in the shotgun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking to pass, goes deep, and goes right through the hands of Joe Long. And that's a tough catch right there for Joe. Almost comes with it. If he does, it's a touchdown.
Yeah, pass a little bit behind it, but he makes a great effort to go up and get that football.
Pass from Hunter Griffin.
So that would stop the clock right there. So you've got 1:27. You've got 4th down and 2 to go for a first down. No doubt they're going to go for it. This is by far the deepest we've seen Portville get so far in this game. Can they finish this one off and put points on the board is going to be the big question. And it's going to be a timeout right now for Portville.
Timeout Portville.
So, Francis, what do you think Portville's got to do right here to be able to get this first down?
I think you have to give it to Lassiter up the middle. He's been your best guy in this drive so far. Just tell him to quickly find a hole up the middle, take it for a couple yards, and then you have a little time to regroup. You'll be inside the 10 at that point, just over a minute left, plenty of time. I think you still have a timeout left, and if they're able to get a score going into the half, that is absolutely huge.
I couldn't agree with you more. And I'm going to tell you right now, Russ, can you do me a favor? Go right down to where that flag right now is, right there. So right down in the sidelines, you can see there's a flag right there. That, from what we're told, is for the pancakes right now on the offensive line, right? So that's the pancake flag right there. Your pancake guys got to come up big right now and get that ball right now to your Lassiter and have your pancake happen so you can get this first down and put points up on the board. And I'm trust you, they'll let you dance around with that flag all you want if that happens. So we're going to get set for our play right now. As you're going to see, Griffin stays in the shotgun. Lassiter in the backfield with him. Get set. Oh, and that's going to be right now. It looks like a false start penalty. And that is a false start, which now is going to make it a 4th down and 7 right now, as it's a false start against Portville. That's a tough penalty right there, Francis.
Yeah, that's one you can't have. It takes a very easy 4th down into a somewhat difficult one, and it's going to open up if you're Portville, you got to think about throwing the football now.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I think you're going to have to right now consider it. Even though your running back is averaging 10 yards a carry out there, right, could easily still do that when you look at what he's capable of. I think you're right. I think you're going to have to look to pass the ball, though.
And guess what? You just have Long on that right side, really all along. I'm sure that looks very enticing for Griffin.
So we get set right now. Griffin's going to stay in the shotgun right here. He gets set, takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. Lassiter breaks it out to the outside, trying to find room, but he gets taken down by number 33, Ezra Stallman. Boy, that's a big tackle right there. Doesn't take a lot of time off the clock as we're sitting at 1:21 left inside the first half. Salamanca now gets the ball and is going to try to do something with the last 1:21 left in this half.
Just a great job by the defensive end keeping the edge, and then the outside linebackers are able to meet him there and make the big play. Really, Lassiter was not able to get anything on the outside.
He really didn't. It was so we're going to get set under center. McKenna comes up, looking to hand it off. He hands the ball off to Stallman. Stallman gets, it looks like about 2 yards right there.
And I think if you're Salamanca, I know this weather is tough, but you got to think about throwing the football and seeing what you can get.
Well, they've thrown the football twice. He's gotten 2 interceptions so far. Or are you looking because of field position? Right now the clock's ticking 55. Are you looking to just run this one out and take it to half 0-0?
I don't know. If you can get that, if you can break a big play, that's huge momentum-wise.
Whitcomb in motion. It's a handoff to number 28, Trevor Ellis, the senior 5'6", 155-pounder, who goes up the middle for a gain of about 3 yards right here. Looks like the tackle was by number 73, Shaden Gibble, the senior 6', 195-pounder. So 3rd and 4 right here. 11 seconds, 10. It looks like they're going to just let this one go out right here. Question, will they even run a play?
No.
It doesn't look like they're going to run a play. They want to take this into halftime with the score 0-0. So, folks, there we go. We got a game here. No doubt we've got a big second half. Yes, we got snow here. Yes, it's Mother's Day. We got everything going on in this one. But we're going to take a break. We're going to let you hear from our sponsors and look for us to come back in the second half for this big one. And we got 0-0. Francis, anything you got before we go?
It's going to be the team who scores first. Momentum is so important in this game, and one score will feel about like 3. And going into the half, I have one tip for these players: do not take off your gear. I know your jerseys are what it might be enticing, but putting it back on will be so much tougher. So, message to the players: keep your gear on, try to warm up, and be motivated in the second half.
I'll tell you, though, if you got some socks, I may change those socks. I'll tell you that, though. It's fun out there. So, hey, folks, thanks so much for joining us so far in this broadcast. We look to see you in the second half. Thanks for joining us. 0-0 Salamanca and Portville.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated, multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
At Kairos First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being, our passion.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
.300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being, our passion.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you call on the wolf, That's all you had to say. Call today.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
So, folks, we are back for the second half for Salamanca and Portville. It is 0-0. The weather has now changed again at halftime. You see, the field has got snow on it. It's been snowing for the entire first half. We now have rain that has come into play. And I'll tell you, we've been watching them warm up. And, Russ, I don't know if you can help us out here. If you could go back, look at the tracks in the field right now
side.
from where they were warming up. You can see where Portville guys are going out. We watched Salamanca right there warm up, and you can just see the mud that was kicking up from the tracks right there. There is no doubt this field is going to come into play. It could mean right now that one score may be the difference in this game. But, boy, we got a second half. We got a game for you. We got Mother's Day edition. Again, happy Mother's Day to all our mothers out there. We've heard the Salamanca team out there yelling for their team. We've heard the Portville fans yelling for their team.
Cheerleaders for both teams are out there.
We got a great one. We had someone here say they think there's nicer weather in November than there is right now. And right now, you saw Griffin kick that one off. It's fielded by number 28, Trevor Ellis. He takes it out for a good return, about a 12-yard return right there, as it's going to be at the 41-yard line where you're going to see Salamanca take over. I will say this. I think Salamanca's had much better field position today than you've seen Portville have. You just haven't seen Salamanca capitalize on it.
Well, it started with that opening kickoff that pinned Portville really inside their own 10, and really the game was mostly played on that side of the field.
So right now you're going to see Salamanca get ready. It looks like McKenna's going to go under center right here, and behind him will be Stallman. McKenna gets the play. Team gets set, in motion, goes Stallman in motion. Handoff to Stallman, and he's going to get about 3 yards on that one. And when we say Stallman, so number 33 is Ezra Stallman, and then 47 is Jesse Stallman, the running back. So sometimes when we say Stallman right there, everyone will know why.
Gain of 5, brings up second and 5.
How often is the younger brother, 2-year younger brother, 20 pounds heavier than the older one?
So you're going to see second down, and it looks like 6 yards. McKenna stays under center. Stallman in motion. Handoff right now over to Ellis. Ellis takes it up for about another 3 yards. Looks like is taken down by number 66, Jared Zenner, the senior, 6'1", 220-pounder.
Very important third down for both teams.
Yep, 3rd down and 2 right here. But I will say this could be a 4th down position right now. Salamanca could go for this if they don't get it, depending on what happens on this play. You'll see McKenna go back into the shotgun right now. And it's going to be a keeper. He's going to go straight up the middle. He gets tripped up, but it looks like it's still enough for a 1st down right there.
Yeah, just keeper up the middle, and I think he trips at the end, but he falls forward to get a 1st down. Good drive start for Salamanca.
Carry was enough for a Salamanca 1st down.
And it looks like Stallman's going to go out, and you're going to see Ellis stay in right now at running back. Ellis, the senior, 5'6", 155-pound running back. McKenna right now looking to the sideline for his play. Gets his play. He'll be under center for this one. And here we go. It's going to be a handoff to Ellis, but boy, look at who it is. It's number 31, Jaden Lassiter, who comes up big defensively right there for the stop, as that's going to be a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, I think he shot the gap between the guard and tackle, and it seemed like he was untouched, just got in the backfield and made the play right away.
So we've got a 2nd down, 12 to go, 9:20 right now, ticking inside the 3rd quarter. You're here for the Class D sectional championships. It's a semifinal game, as we've got the 2-seed Portville and the 3-seed Salamanca going head-to-head. McKenna takes the shotgun, throws it. He's looking deep. And, there is a flag right there. That is going to be passing interference right there. As you saw, Ellis going – no, not Ellis, apologize. Lucas Brown going for right now that pass. This will be a passing interference call. Now, remember, in high school, this will be a 15-yard penalty.
But for this game, 15 yards is a lot.
Yep.
Let's be honest. I think the defender lost his footing a little bit, put his hands out, and it was clearly pass interference. But I don't know if he quite meant to do all that.
Right, but it's not a spot of the foul penalty. That's pretty much what I wanted everybody out there to understand, is that this will be a 15-yarder.
Which I think they were at 2nd, and it looked like 11. So it's like they're going to put the ball just outside. I believe that's a 35. Yeah, just outside the 35, maybe the 36.
Yeah, it looks like 36, 37, yep. And again, it's tough to tell. We don't really, as you see the field, just like we do, it's tough to see any markers. And with players right there, it's tough for us to gauge exactly where it is. But it looks like 36, 37-yard line. And you're going to see right now, Salamanca takes over 1st down. McKenna's right now looking to get his play. Talks to right now his lineman. He's going to be under center for this one. And it looks like an official timeout right here. They're going to move the ball more towards center right now.
You know what? I wonder if that wasn't inside the hash mark. I wonder if the ball was marked. It was in the right yard line, but I think it was outside the hash mark.
So they're going to get set. We're going to start this one over. Again, they get the play. McKenna looks at his plays on his arm. Gets set. He's under center. Whitcomb in motion. Is going to be a handoff to Stallman. He goes straight up the middle right there. It looks like for about 8 yards. Taken down by number 7, Joel Long on that one.
And if you notice, they started out, the strength was to the left side, but when they moved over Whitcomb, they kind of balanced out the strength and allowed them to run the ball up the right side.
So 2nd down, 2 yards to go. You're going to see they've been beside this big penalty right now that you saw in a passing interference call. Second down, 2 to go. In the backfield again is Ellis now. McKenna gets it, looks to hand off to Ellis. He goes up the middle and breaks a tackle right there, taken down by number 51, Caleb Stromberg, the senior 6 foot, 210-pounder right there.
See, the Portville defense was a little confused. Whitcomb actually, he motioned to the left side, but they ran the play over to the right side. That's something Portville's going to need to pay attention to in this game.
And Ellis did a good job of breaking a tackle to get that first down. He had to break one tackle right there. And you're seeing right now Ellis and Stallman come in and out for each other. So first down and 10. Under center goes back to McKenna, goes back under center. Stallman in the backfield. In motion, Stallman. Looked at a handoff for Stallman. Goes straight up the middle. And, boy, he's taken down right there as he tries to go up over the top of the pile right there.
Carried by Jesse Stallman.
Looks like a yard gain.
Levi Ganong on the tackle.
They're going to take Stallman out. I wonder if you're going to see some kind of pass play here because.
Well, they've been going back and forth with Stallman and Ellis. It's almost been every other play right now. We're seeing them coming in and out. And you see Ellis back in right now. They get the play. They look at all their cards right now on their arms. McKenna gets it, pitches it out to Ellis. Ellis breaks it out to the outside. He's going to be taken down, and it looks like it's going to be by number 2, Ryan Stillman on that one, also joined by 17, Xander Kime. Those two were in on the tackle.
Yeah, Kime just kind of shot out of a cannon to get to Ellis and made the play in the backfield. Wonderful job.
Look at Kime, though. You can see him right now trying to warm his hands up. See that where he's got it? He got his hand, it looks like. There, he's got it under his uniform
jersey,
trying to make it warm. And remember what we talked about? Now you see Stallman come back in. It's been Ellis Stallman. They've been doing every other play right here. So right now Salamanca gets the play. It looks like you're going to see McKenna go into the shotgun again. So third down and 11. He's looking to pass right here. It's going to be a screen. It goes over to number 44, Wickham. It goes straight up the middle right now. It looks like close to a first down. Taken down by number 10, Blake George. And it is a first down. They have made it a first down. So you've got first and 10 by it looks like about the 13-yard line right here.
Yeah, just a well-designed screen up the middle. McKenna waited for his man to get open, threw the ball over the defense, and set up a big gain.
Yeah, Whitcomb comes up big on that one right there. And you can see as Stallman went out to the outside right there, and they were more worried about Stallman, and here comes Whitcomb who comes up big. Back under center goes McKenna. Stallman in motion. Hands off. It looks like it's going to go Stallman right up the middle, and he's going to get it for, it looks like 3 yards right there.
Carried by Jesse Stallman.
And it looks like on the tackle was number 2, Ryan Stillman.
Gain of 4. Brings up second and 6.
Salamanca, this is the only drive so far of the second half. Already down to 5 minutes left in this third quarter.
And doing it pretty much strictly by the run, except for the screen and the one big pass play, which was passing interference. You've seen much more running the ball. But 4:45 and ticking. McKenna gets his play right now, goes back under center, and back in the backfield is Ellis. Whitcomb in motion. Ellis is going to run the ball. He goes straight up the middle, but he's going to be stopped right there. Maybe a yard right here.
Carried by Trevor Ellis.
And again, Ryan Stillman's coming up big on this drive defensively. The 5'6", 145-pound junior for Portville. And it looks like it was a gain of 2 actually on there. So third down, 4 yards to go. We're coming up on the 4-minute mark inside the third quarter. And again, here comes the shift in running backs as you see Stallman come back in.
I think you're going to see McKenna keep it himself.
McKenna's in the shotgun. And you nailed that one, Francis, as McKenna goes up, but a big tackle right there by Xander Kime. This sophomore has been coming up big defensively for Portville.
And I think that time Portville knew it was coming, and they keyed in on McKenna making a play. Now a big 4th down. Salamanca has had a great drive so far, moving the ball probably the best they've had all game long, taking a ton of time off the clock. It would be massive if they were able to score here.
And a switch in running backs. You see Ellis back in again. This is very similar to that first drive, if you remember, right, where they drove down and then threw the interception inside the end zone.
Watch for play action here.
McKenna back under center. Takes the snap. He keeps it. He's looking to pass it right now. He goes, and it looks like it's not caught. No, it is incomplete. Pass comes down as it looked like number 33, Ezra Stallman right there, who was intended for. It looked like he almost came up with it.
Yeah, very, very close. Ball just kind of hit the dirt probably last minute, but I'm telling you, he's very close to bring it in. That's a big stop for Portville. You have tough field position, but you're able to get the stop because if they're able to score, if Salamanca is able to score, it might be game over.
Oh, absolutely. But now this is big because if Salamanca can hold Portville right here, they can still get good field position again. So Portville's got to really get at least the first down here. So Griffin in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He hands it off to number 36, Holcomb. Holcomb goes right up towards the middle. Looks like it's going to be for no gain, though.
As crazy as this sounds, I think Portville has to go throw the football. Remember, the snow is pretty much gone. It is raining a little bit, but I think you got to hit long. He's made a couple plays so far, and look, he's on that left side all alone with one man on him.
And this one's going to be a handoff to Lassiter. He's looking to break it to the outside. He looks like he's going to be stopped as the quarterback, McKenna, makes the stop on Lassiter right there. And I'll tell you, if he gets back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like where it is, or it would have been loss of a yard right there. But it looks like they're going to mark him right back at the line of scrimmage as it's going to be 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, McKenna just a great job coming from his safety position, reading the play, and, he had really nowhere to go. Lassiter had nowhere to go.
So right now, you see, this is a big 3rd down play right here. We talked about the importance of getting a first down right here to try to give themselves some room to be able to punt it and take away that great field position that could get after the punt for Salamanca. So let's see what they do here. You've been talking about them having to pass the ball, Francis. You think this is a pass?
They got to get the snap off, though. But I think this is a pass.
So Griffin in the shotgun. He gets it. Steps back. He's looking to pass. It looked like it was going to be a screen for a setup, but almost a safety right there as he breaks out. And that's going to go out of bounds.
And I think that's going to be a late hit.
I don't see any flag. I'm going to tell you what's going to be underestimated on that play was the block by number 17, Xander Keim on that one, who had the big block to be able to let his quarterback be able to break one out there and almost get himself a first down.
Yeah, let's see. They're going to make this 4th and 5, so at least Long is able to get himself some room for a punt.
And I'll tell you, you're seeing they're on the side. They're on the refs.
Are they going to punt,
there.
though?
I think you have to. Don't you have to? Remember, we've seen him punt from right here before.
Yeah, so he might do a quick hit. And
he's in the shotgun, but I'll be shocked that they don't punt right here. Trying to draw him off sides. Looks back. He steps back a little bit. He's getting some little room for his punt. See that? And then he's going to punt it. Nice punt right there as that's going to get off, and it's going to stop right at about the 49-yard line, still giving Salamanca some great field position, but no doubt that he had to punt right there. I don't think it would have been anything otherwise.
Yeah, Long had really nowhere to go on that 3rd down. Luckily, he just gets himself some room and lets off a decent punt, you have to say, for where he was, and now it's back on the Portville defense to try to make a stop.
So 1:08 right now left, and they marked it right at the 50-yard line is where they're going to mark this right now. Jesse Stallman goes back into the backfield right here. McKenna looking to the sidelines for a play. He gets the play. They all look at their cards right now to see what the play is. Go to the line. McKenna's under center. Whitcomb in motion. It's going to be handoff to Stallman. Goes straight up the middle, and that is the first one to make the hit is Jaden Lassiter right there, who it'll be no gain right there for Stallman. We're going to see if they do that exchange of running backs, right? We saw where it was Stallman and Ellis every other play.
And they really weren't doing it that much in the first half either.
Yep, they did, but did it almost predominantly the entire plays for the last drive right there. But it looks like Stallman's going to stay in. 37 seconds and ticking right now. Should be able to at least get off one more play here before the end of the third quarter. As you see, they all get their plays. McKenna's in the shotgun right now. Stallman's going to go right behind Whitcomb right here. And that's going to be right now a flag, and it looks like that's going to be a delay of game right here.
Hey, we saw Portville get one earlier. Salamanca, they're in that no huddle, so it gives them some extra time, but, you still got to be careful, and it cost them 5 yards.
Yep, so we've got second down and 15 right now. 18 and a half seconds left inside this third quarter. And, yes, it still is a 0-0 game. Salamanca 0, Portville 0. It's becoming more and more like one score could be the one who wins this. McKenna's going to stay in shotgun. Stallman in motion. He's going to be a keeper as he's looking to go straight up the middle for about 4 yards right there.
Big third down for both teams. You know what? If you're Portville, if you're able to keep them outside of 10 yards, you force Salamanca to punt.
And on that tackle was number 51, Caleb Stromberg, the senior 6', 210-pounder. But that is going to be the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back for the final of this Class D Sectional Championship semifinal.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
Okay, folks, we are back. We're going to finish this one off. We've got a great game. Francis, what's the key? How is somebody going to score here? What do they got to do?
It's going to be some kind of big play, probably on the defensive end. Maybe this Portville team comes up with another interception. If they can get an alley, especially in this part of the field, they could be gone. Watch for some kind of pick six or maybe a blocked punt.
Could be, like you said, special teams coming into play. It also could be we've got very talented running backs right here. Do one of these running backs find that one hole and break out that big play? We'll wait and see. We got the fourth quarter here to figure this out. As you're going to see McKenna go into the shotgun. Stallman next to him. You can see how muddy these uniforms are getting right now. They were bright white when they came out here for Salamanca. And it's going to be McKenna's going to be a keeper. He's going to go straight up the middle right here. He's taken down by number 56.
This is
Nathan Carpenter.
This is going to be a big decision for Coach Chad Bartozak. 4th and 5, just past midfield. What do you do? It looks like they're going to go for it.
So, I apologize. That was 66 who was on that. Jared Zenner. I apologize, Jared. So it looks like this is going to be a punt, and it is. McKenna's going to punt this one off. There's nobody back there. And that's going to land, it looks like, at the 15-yard line right there. So McKenna punted that one off for the 4th and 5 as we now have the battle of field positions right here with 11:18 left inside this game.
And I think Portville, as much as they've been able to hold Salamanca off, they really haven't been able to flip the field position really all game. They spent most of it on their own end. I expect them to try to get some kind of big pass play, maybe some sort of trick play, just to get a chunk yardage, try to flip the field, and some momentum.
So you're going to see right now, get set, Lassiter's in the backfield with Griffin. Griffin's in the shotgun still. His team gets set, he takes it. Lassiter gets the handoff. He's going to go right up the middle. And he's taken down for about 2 yards. It looks like the tackle was by number 60, Jared White. We've talked about him multiple times today.
Yeah, it looks like that snow is now coming back. That rain is back, turning into snow.
What a crazy! So they gave him a little more. It looks like it was a 4-yard gain, is what it was. So it's 2nd and 6 right now. As you see, McKenna is in the shotgun still. And he's going to hand it off back to Lassiter, who finds a little hole right up the middle.
Carry by Jaden Lassiter.
And again, it looked just at the first down marker, and they're going to give him the first down right there. And again, the tackle was by number 60. Jared White again, the 2nd tackle in a row for him. So 1st down and 10, Portville moving the ball behind their running back, Jaden Lassiter.
You can tell Salamanca's defense line is kind of in a line. It looks like they try to line up their guys based on the strength of the Portville offense.
So Hunter Griffin in the shotgun. Looking to take the snap, calls for it, hands it back off to Lassiter, goes straight up the middle right there, and taken down by number 62, Levi Ganung. I apologize. It was 62. I apologize. Carter Stoltz, the senior 5'10", 225-pounder. I apologize. I pulled the Portville player there. It was the Salamanca Carter Stoltz on the tackle.
I think if you're Portville right now, you got to think about throwing the football.
Even though you've seen Lassiter do such a good job running the ball, do you think he's got to get to the outside a little more than straight up the middle?
I don't think Salamanca is going to let him really on the outside.
So here we go. Handoff back to Lassiter. He looks to go straight up the middle again, and that tackle is going to be by number 44.
I guess this is 3rd down now. I apologize. I thought the last play was 3rd down. So now it's 3rd down. I still think you got to throw the football.
And that was Whitcomb on the tackle right there, number 44, as it's going to be 3rd and 4 right here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Look at Long on that left side. Only one man on him.
So right now you see they get the play. You see Lassiter throwing out what the play is out to his wide receiver. Griffin getting set, stays in the shotgun. It's going to be handoff. It's going to be handoff right to Lassiter. He goes straight up the middle right there, and he's going to be stopped right, it looks like a yard short. The first one to meet again was Jared White, who was the first one in there. So we're going to get a 4th down right here. And it looks like it's going to be about 1.5 yards from the first down. No. Oh, wait a second. It looked like where they were standing, they weren't going to give it to them. They've given them the first down.
Yeah, it looks like it was going to be 4th and 3rd.
Did you see where the ref was standing? They were marking it. It looked like it was going to be short. So they gave them the first down right here.
That's huge for Portville. That's a big break.
Absolutely. So Griffin right now stays in the shotgun, gets the snap, and it gets to Lassiter again, who's going to go straight up the middle right there. And it looked like the first one on the tackle was a bunch of guys that were in there.
He just kind of went right in the middle of that line, and there was no push from Portville on that play.
Yeah, it looked like Urza Stallman was the first one in there as he was in the bottom there, got at the legs, the first one, but absolutely joined by White and as well as Stoltz on that one too. So we've got a 2nd down and 10. Griffin gets set. And he gets it. He's going to go to throw this one. He goes back, goes to the outside, looks to throw to the sideline, and that's going to just come out. Very good defense right there, as that was intended for number 7, Joe Long. And it looked like it was Trevor Ellis right there who was the defender.
Yeah, just putting his hands up, making the play on the ball, no contact really to the body, and a fantastic coverage by the Salamanca secondary, which really hasn't been tested.
So we've got 4 wide to the right on this one, right? You're going to see Griffin in the shotgun, Long to the left by himself, and you've got 4 right now.
Almost in a diamond formation as well.
That's big, where you normally see where you're going to throw it to the guy in the back. So he's got lead blockers. So let's see what happens here. Takes the snap. He's looking to go long. He's looking for Long, and incomplete. The drops right there. It almost was intercepted, but then it got through, and Long almost comes up with a big catch right there.
Yeah, great effort by Long, but just couldn't pull it in, and I think Portville now has got a punt, and you can tell Salamanca defense is trying to get this crowd pumped up because they're about to get the ball, and let's be honest, 6:53, if they score, that could be the last drive of the game, or pretty close to the last drive.
So you'll see, we've seen both quarterbacks are the punters here, so even though you see Griffin in the shotgun, he usually punts it from here, and he will again. And McKenna's there to receive it. He gets it. He's got room right here as he's going to come to the outside, and he gets to the out. There's a flag thrown right here.
I think we're going to see a block in the back.
We got
and I got
somebody
Long
hurt.
is hurt. That's a tough loss for Portville. Looks like he's cramping up his left thigh. Hopefully it's just a cramp. And then we have somebody else for Portville on the ground. Looks like he's dealing with a cramp.
The tackle to get to the outside, Ethan Dean was the one who had the tackle right there at the sideline, who got McKenna down right here. And we're going to see him. So that was a penalty that goes against Salamanca right here. Blindside block is what it was right there, is what it is. And if I'm correct, that's a 15-yarder, the blindside block right there. In essence, it's looked as kind of a personal foul penalty. We're going to take a quick break as we take care. They take care of that injured player out there in the field. We'll be back with a quick word from our sponsors right here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
So that injured player was number 17, Xander Kine. He's come off. They definitely need him back in this game. He kind of came up and got off to the sideline on his own, so that was great to see. And he's going to get some attention by the trainer right now, but he looks like he's moving around okay. But we'll definitely get some attention from the trainer first. So we now have 6:44 left inside this game. Salamanca will take over right now. McKenna back at quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to get it. He's going to keep it. He's going to roll to the outside, looking for some room, and he's going to get taken down by, it looks like, a yard gain by number 25, Luke Smith, on that one.
Luke Smith on the tackle.
Great job by Portville. Again, any momentum that Salamanca had was probably a little bit lost after that penalty. So good job by Portville, just trying to keep Salamanca from getting it back, and then you can work on getting the ball yourself.
So we're coming up on the 6-minute mark. McKenna stays in the shotgun. He's looking to pass this one. He's going there, and it's going to be deep. Nobody out there, as it was intended for Lucas Brown. It looks like Lucas Brown got caught up in a little bit of traffic right there and wasn't able to get out. to be able to get that pass.
Yeah, ball was probably about 5 yards ahead, caught up in traffic, and the ball might have slipped as well out of McKenna's hands.
So you're going to see a 3rd down and 9 right here. And it looks like we're going to get trips over here to the close side right here. And it looks like you'll see Brown by himself on the far side. Stallman will be right next to his quarterback right there, McKenna. McKenna's looking to throw again, as that's going to go off the hands right there of Stallman, and he's going to go for an incomplete, trying to set up a screen right there for him.
That was the same play that they gained about 20 yards on the last drive, but the pass just not able to make it there.
The difference is the last one, Stallman was kind of a decoy, and it went to Whitcomb, if you remember, right? That one was intended and was for Stallman right there. So 4th down, 9 to go, and you're going to see right now McKenna steps back. He's going to punt this one out, and he looks to punt it. No one back again, and that's going to take a Salamanca bounce, which will get down to the 39-yard line, as now Portville's going to get a chance to try to do something offensively now.
Yeah, and you know what? Believe it or not, it's 5:45 left in the 4th quarter, and we still have no score. It's been a defensive battle. Again, weather has certainly played a factor. These teams having a little bit of trouble holding on to the football, as well as trouble, running the football, getting traction with their feet. So it'll be, again, one big play late will probably determine this game.
You're starting to wonder if this is going to go to overtime.
That thought has crossed my mind as well.
So right now you're going to see Portville get set. Griffin is going to stay in the shotgun, and he does. He's going to hand it off to his running back, Lassiter, who gets stopped, who keeps breaking a bunch of tackles, but stays right at the line of scrimmage right there. He must have broken 2 or 3 tackles, but it couldn't get through right now everybody else, and it's going to be no gain.
Yeah, this Salamanca defense is just absolutely has his number right now, and Portville needs to do something to get the pressure off him. Open up the pass game. I know they had a pass that went incomplete on the last drive, but a screen, something to open up Lassiter up the middle, because right now Salamanca is just keen on him.
So you're going to see right now Griffin stay in the shotgun. He's going to get it. It's going to be a keeper right now, and he's looking to break some room. On the tackle was we got a couple injured guys down there right now.
I think they're just slow to get up.
And it looked like on the tackle was number 28. Trevor Ellis was the first one on the hit right there. And now you've got 3rd down, and it looks like 6 right here. Portville gets the play.
Looks like they're going to stay in the shotgun. Again, Long all alone on that left side.
He gets it. It's going to be a handoff to Lassiter. Lassiter trying to break it to the outside, but he's going to be stopped right there, as it's going to be, in fact, it looks like a yard loss on this one. And now we're going to see a 4th down, and it looks like 7 to go. You expect to be a punt right here with 3:54 left in this game.
Yeah, he have a punt. And
a flag. That's a late flag. You wonder, is that some sport of – is that a unsportsmanlike conduct? Yes, it is.
It is, and
it's a personal foul against Portville. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty right now. You've just given Salamanca much better field position right here because of this penalty.
Yeah, exactly. 15 yards back, and Salamanca, if they can get any kind of return, can take the ball possibly at midfield.
So 15-yard penalty right here. Wow, is this big? Could this be the difference in the game? We're going to have to wait and see, just like we've been waiting to see about this weather right here.
And again, special teams, the ball's a little slippery. Something bad happens here, Salamanca can get really good field position.
So it looks like you're going to see McKenna go to about the 40-yard line is where he's looking to get this. Griffin's going to punt this one. He's giving himself room right here because we haven't seen him give himself a lot of room yet in any of his punts.
Yeah, McKenna's back to receive for Salamanca.
So we get it. In motion goes Hogue. Gets set. High, though you see Griffin handle it well. The punt's going to be a little bit short. It's going to come down about the 44-yard line right there, downed by Ryan Stillman. And now you've got Salamanca coming down with 3:30 left inside this game. So we're just going to take a quick break to come back and finish this one off for everybody.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home.
So that's a handoff right now there to Stallman. And Stallman's going to take down, it looks like it's going to be either right at the line of scrimmage or even a half-yard loss right there. Let's see where they mark this one.
And right now the clock is not your friend if you're Salamanca. Just over 3 to go. Your offense moves slowly. You need to pick up the pace.
So back in at running back becomes Ellis right now. You see, you're going to see McKenna stay in the shotgun. He's going to keep it as a quarterback keeper. Breaks it to the outside. He gets some room. First down. He gets down right now to the 36-yard line. Just see where they went out of bounds. Actually, it looks like they're going to mark it about the 39-yard line is where they're going to mark it. But here, McKenna comes up big as he breaks one to the outside.
Yeah, he hasn't had a ton of success with that play, but that time he does. He's able to find a crease on the outside and take it for a big gain, and he goes out of bounds, which is really important as time ticks down in this fourth quarter.
That's a great point there, Francis, as he does stop the clock with 2:50 left in this game right now. You're going to see McKenna's going to stay in shotgun. Back at running back is Stallman. He takes it. That's going to be handed off to Stallman. He goes straight up the middle. He's got room. He's down for a first down and more as he's taken down by Xander Kime, who got back in this game, but takes him down as they're going to be at the
just outside the 20, maybe close to the 25-yard line.
It looks like, yeah, 20, almost I think directly right on the 25-yard line is where they are. As it's going to be 1st and 10 for Salamanca. The switch to the running backs happens again. Ellis in the backfield. McKenna stays in the shotgun. Gets set, takes it. It's going to be a keeper. And McKenna goes straight up the middle right now. Keeps it. He's still on his feet. It looks like a first down as he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line, it looks like. 1st and 10. Boy, the Salamanca guys are celebrating. But remember, they've been down here twice before, have not been able to put it in. The question is, will they be able to now as we see it clicking 145?
Again, that play was set up on the left side, and then McKenna just kind of bounces it to the right after breaking a tackle.
McKenna stays in the shotgun. Stallman in the backfield. Gets it. Hand off to Stallman. Goes straight up the middle. And it's going to be, looks like a 2-3-yard gain right there.
Carried by Jesse Stallman.
About 120 left.
It looked like on the tackle was number 73, Shaden Gibble, the senior 6-foot, 195-pounder.
Gain of 2, brings up 2nd and 8.
McKenna stays in the shotgun. Stallman stays with him in the backfield right here on this one. Coming on 1 minute right here. McKenna's going to keep it. He looks to break it to the outside. It's a first down, and more is a touchdown, Salamanca! As McKenna just scores with 54 seconds left.
Yeah, again, that run on the outside hasn't had a lot of success until this drive. Remember, earlier in the drive, he got it for a big gain. That time, gets the same great blocking and is able to take it in the end zone for the score.
And as far as the field goes, it's probably where the best footing is of this field right now is on the outsides. And they take it to the outside. McKenna does a great job. And now we get our first score of the game. So they're going to go for a 2-point conversion right here. You're going to see McKenna's going to stay in the shotgun. Stallman's staying by him in the backfield. And a high snap, and that's going to be a tackle right there as it's no good. Lassiter comes up to stop the 2-point conversion as now Salamanca is the first one to get on the scoreboard with 54 seconds. 6-0 Salamanca as they're now going to kick off. What does Portville got to do right here?
They got to go to throw. What I've been saying all game long, they got to go throw the football. Now you have to, of course, and you're stuck with a lot less time, but you got to hit Joe Long. Remember, he's had a fantastic season so far. Leads the team, 13 receptions, 186 yards, 4 TDs. He has a long of 45 yards. He might need to extend that if they want to keep their season alive.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see what Portville's going to come up with. As you see right now, Coach Josh Brooks right now talking to his team, getting them ready, telling them what they've got to do right here. And if this is the end of the game right here, stay with us, folks, at the end of the game as the cross-training athletics is going to name the character athletes of the game, as they'll be named one for each side. We're going to stay for that announcement so they get a chance to there. I'm going to tell you, Terry Kunick, who's going to present the award, is out here. He's bared the elements, and we want to make sure that he gets his due. He's been down here the whole time
right
outside
on the
in the elements. Terry, thanks for going down. Thanks for all that you do. It's amazing what the character athlete in the game has done. The cross-training athletics, just an absolute great job they do all over Western New York. You're going to see right now as Jarrett Pond is going to get ready to kick this one off. And there it goes. Kick goes on the ground. It's going to be picked up there by number 7, Joe Long. And Joe Long's looking to break this one. He's got room. And he's going to get out just shy of the 50-yard line. But he gives his – oh, no. There's a penalty. I think this is going to go against Salamanca right here.
There was some kind of pushing
at
the end of that play.
I think this is – they threw it up as the Salamanca player ran out of there. I think this may go against Salamanca, or it's going to go against, both teams. So let's see what happens as they talk this one out. If they add 15 yards onto this with 45 seconds right now left in, they will have time. Personal foul against Salamanca. It's exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Wow. How quickly the momentum has changed. Good return by Long. That was a scoop kick. He picks it up, able to get to the outside, gets to the 50. Now they're going to add 15 yards. Portville's going to have really good field position with 46.6 left in this game.
So you actually talked about Long before this even started, saying how he was a playmaker, what he's done. And there he does it on special teams right now, where he comes up big for his team, as they're going to be at the 35-yard line right here is where they're going to start. The 35-yard line with 45 seconds left in this game, or 46, I apologize, 46 seconds left.
They might have all 3 timeouts, too. I don't know if they've taken a timeout yet this half.
So you're going to see right now, you've got Lassiter in the backfield. You've got Griffin, who's going to stay in the shotgun. You've got Trips to the left. You got Long to the right. And there we go. We're ready to go. Griffin calling for the ball. Gets it. Going to hand it off to Lassiter. He's going to go up the middle. And it looked like 77 right there. Chris Stebbins gets access, does a great job of breaking in and slowing down so his teammates can get there. It looks like it's going to be about a
no gain.
Yeah, no gain right there. It's going to be 38 seconds left in this one. Boy, what's going to be the key? I mean, are you shocked that they ran the ball
I still am. I still think that throwing the ball to Long, your quarterback had a great year so far. 29 for 42, 311 yards, 7 TDs. He's a senior. You got to put your trust in him so far, especially as the Salamanca defense. They're just all over Lassiter. He really hasn't gotten any decent gains in most of the second half. You have to get your quarterback and your receiver. You got to trust them right now. Trust that passing game to make a big play.
Francis, I talk about it in a lot of our other broadcasts, right? The key to running the ball is all the battle of the trenches. And I'll tell you, that's exactly what came up big in that last one for Salamanca, as they're winning right now, that battle of the trenches. So we're going to get set here. 38 seconds left. Griffin goes into the shotgun. Trips to the left. You've got Long over here to the right. They're going to pass this one. They're looking for Long. That's completed. Oh, and he comes right out. They're going to say it's no good. They're not saying it was a no good. It is no good, so no, it was not a fumble right there. So you're going to see third down. It looked like that was going to be a completion by Griffin to Long.
I think they were trying to set up the hook and ladder play. I think they had – I couldn't tell who it was, but it looked like a Portville player was coming up the right side of Long, and he was supposed to take a pitch. But that never happened. And Long took a shot, although he's going to be back on the field. He's taking a couple shots.
Yeah, he really. But
tonight.
That was, you're right, was a good shot. I think it was by Lucas Brown too that hit him there. So 3rd and 10 right now. 32 seconds. Griffin gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to Lassiter. He looks to break one to the outside, but he is stopped right there. And it looks like it was Whitcomb right there as the first one in on the tackle. No gain right now, so 4th and 10, and it's going to be a timeout right here from Portville. You got to think this is the last play. You're going to have to go to the air.
You have to. There's no other way to say it. They have to, and it really stinks for Portville. They got the ball at the 35. They have not moved an inch in 3 plays.
You know, but you got to give this Salamanca defensive line credit. You really do, because they have just – you're talking about a running back that you've talked about, right? 739 yards on the season with a 10.1 average, right? With a 68 for his longest run right there. And he's got 13 touchdowns on the season so far. You have to say that this Salamanca defensive line has just stepped up tremendously right here.
Especially in the second half.
Unbelievable what they've done to be able to stop the runs right there from Lassiter. So now you see, we're going to go to, you're going to see Griffin stay in the shotgun.
So trips to the right side, Long to the left by himself.
Lassiter goes over to the left side right now of Griffin. And it's going to be now timeout Salamanca as they want to see exactly the setup that Portville comes out. They see it. They want to talk this one over.
Yeah, Portville only has a couple pass plays in their arsenal, so I'm sure not too many directions for your defense right now if you're Coach Bartozak. Just keep it simple. Keep the receivers in front of you and trust your DBs to just make a play on the ball, and most importantly, don't commit any penalties.
Yeah, I would have liked to seen on one of the plays earlier, because you've seen penetration happen so much from right now that Salamanca defense, for almost Portville to set up a screen for Lassiter right there.
You would think, and you think he'd be the perfect back for that, but they haven't set up any screens for him at all. Or they had the screen, I think, early in the first half to Long on the outside that went for a pretty decent gain, but they've pretty much stayed away from the screen game.
I'll tell you, before the game, Coach Bartozak told us his team was ready. They knew it was going to be a big one, and he has been absolutely right as his team has stepped up tremendously in this one. We get set right now. Griffin takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looks to go deep, and that's going to go out of bounds to the sideline right there. And that's the end of that. That's it right there. As that one gets tossed out of bounds.
Yeah, it just slipped out of his hand. You could tell that there wasn't a receiver in the area. It just kind of slipped and waddled, unfortunately, for Griffin, and that'll give Salamanca a trip to the Class D final.
Against Franklinville, Ellicottville is who they're going to face. And you got to give this team, who looked to be major underdogs after a loss to Portville, right, 54-14 in the first game, has now come up with the big win. Salamanca wins. What a game right here. Unbelievable. We had everything weather. We had rain. We had snow. We had the cold. We've got water on the field. And now Salamanca comes up big.
Yeah, those Salamanca guys, they have to go on the bus with their wet gear. It won't even matter because they'll be celebrating too much with this victory. They put on a fantastic performance. They battled the elements, and they did what they had to do to win the game, which was stop Jane Lassiter. They did that to a T in the second, especially in the second half, and then just that final drive towards the end that Salamanca is able to put together.
So we're not gonna take a break. We're gonna hold up. They're gonna announce the character athletes of the game. We're gonna let our announcer go here to announce the character athletes of the game. So bear with us as they go ahead and award that out right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's Character Award, sponsored by Cross Training Athletics and Section 6, will be presented to the athletes who have set the example in speech, conduct, love, faith, and integrity. Today's winners, from Salamanca, number 44, Amos Whitcomb. And from Portville, number 66, Jared Zenner.
So there you go. There's their players of the game that you've got right here, your character athlete players of the game. We've now got a great matchup, and it's probably even a bigger matchup than most people realize in Western New York. Francis, what do you got there to share with everybody?
Yeah, Chad Bartosek, the coach of Salamanca, used to coach at Franklinville, Ellicottville. Especially, remember, a couple years ago, they were the cream of the crop in Class D. He left 2 years ago to help Salamanca out, became the head coach, and now he returns there with a Section 6 championship on the line.
And they played already this season to a 7-0 game. So they had a great game right there their first time around. There's no doubt that Class D championship is going to be something to watch. I'll tell you before we go, I still want to throw one more shout out to our friend right there, Cole Matz. Cole, I know right now that you're listening. I still want you to know that our hearts are with you. We're behind you. Portville is behind you. Western New York is behind you. You're going to hear from me, I'll tell you right now, and you're going to hear more from Western New York Athletics. But, Colt, you go out there, you get better, you focus on you, and we're going to be right there behind you, helping you as well as we can along the way. I know you're in a great place with some great doctors, but just know you're in our hearts, all right? Francis, what do you got?
You know what? This was definitely worth the trip. I know for me, this is about an hour and a half for you. It's about 2.5 hours for me, hour and a half for you, and this was definitely worth the trip. Beautiful scenery here at Portville. We had the snow globe atmosphere, muddy field, old school football, and it comes down to one score.
Yep, no doubt about it. And I want to say thank you to one of the best cameramen we got, Russ Battaglia. You saw what he brought you. Did a great job of shots of the field, show you the weather, the game. He's just one of the best there is. I wouldn't want anyone else there. I mean, he just really is. He just does a fabulous job. And Russ, I can't thank you enough for everything you do for us. And Francis, I always love doing games with you. You're a great color guy. Thank you for everything you provided in this game.
Thank you, Tom, for doing that.
Listen, just glad to be here. Portville, thanks for having us. Salamanca, good luck next week against Franklinville, Ellicottville. I want to say I'm Tom Prince, joined by Francis Beck, Russ Battaglia. Thanks for joining us on this one. Thank you for a great game. In Western New York,